Dear SmartWOD community, I've just arrived here in the box for the second time. I did my first session this morning, then we had some lunch, and now we're back here for a very, very hard workout. After some snatching, we're going to do 5 rounds for time with 500 meter row. After that, 20 chest to bar pull-ups, and in the end, 10 overhead squats with RX plus 80 kilos for the men and 60 for the women. You can scale this workout by doing the same amount of rowing, but after that you can do pull-ups, regular pull-ups instead of chest to bars. And if you can't do it in like 2 or 3 sets maximum, then just do ring rows. And for the overhead squats, you can scale the weight down from 80 and 60 to, for example, 60 and 40 or 40 and 30. And if you are not able to do the overhead squat, just do a front squat. These are the scaling options for this wonderful workout, 5 rounds for time. I'd say the time cap can be like 22 minutes. And I think I hope I can do each round in like 3:30. That would be around, my math is very bad right now because of my first session, but around 18 minutes I assume. Put in the comments what I would do when I do 5 rounds with 3:30. I need my calculator for that. So this is my idea, rowing at a pace for like 145 to 148, I think. I hope to manage to do the chest to bars unbroken and the overhead squats. That's the idea. And then it just matters how fast I can row, and I hope I can increase the pace in the last rounds, like round 4 and 5, because round 1, 2, and 3 is like a trap. If you row and do the movements too fast, then the lactate is going up too high and you are not able to finish too strong. So this is my idea, rowing constantly and then going unbroken for the reps and finish in under 18 minutes. Let's see if I'm able to do that. Thanks for watching. Press a like here on this SmartWOD channel, and as always, use the SmartWOD app and SmartWOD Generator app. And I wish you a good day, night, or weekend.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough, calluses on my hands so rough. Yeah, I call your bluff, I'm not the one. Mess with me, come out with none, cause I'm so done. You had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide, cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
welcome to the recap from this wonderful workout. 5 rounds, 500-meter row for the men, 450 meters for the women, then 20 chest-to-bar pull-ups and 10 overhead squats, 80 kilos RX plus for the men and 60 for the women. You can just scale the chest-to-bar pull-ups to regular pull-ups or to ring rows, and you can do overhead squats lighter. As you couldn't see in the video, I managed to do all of them unbroken, so this is the goal, I think, but in the end it was pretty heavy. So find a weight that is challenging, but you can do 4-10 reps unbroken in best case. This is the idea of the workout, to just work through. So as I said before in the before math, what I did for this workout, I wanted to just pace the rowing so I can do the chest bars unbroken and the overhead squats as well. And I did. I rowed a bit too fast in the beginning, because when you start a workout with the rowing, I started, I think, with 138-ish and ended up with 140 in the end of the 140s. So if I would have handled it to row the first time in 145 around, or 144, 143, I think I would have been able to hold this, and then even doing less rest before the overhead squats, because in the workout I knew you guys were watching, and then I did a little bit too much rest before going to the overhead squats. My time was 15:18, I think. I have to rewatch, but I think it's I would be able to do it in like 14:30 just by cutting a bit of the rest time. Yeah, so I said before I want to do it unbroken, and I did. So yeah, it was pretty heavy. Rowing was the key. So when you try this workout, just try to pace the rowing very, very good, and then try to do them unbroken, the other movements, and then you can work through it very good. First 3 rounds are fun. 4th and 5th rounds is not too much fun, but then in the end you can push and you can be very proud of you. So klopf dir auf die Schulter, clap your shoulders. We say in German, I don't know if you say it in English. When you're done, you can be proud of yourself and have a good time. Please put your time in the comments. Say what you think about this workout and about the SmartWOD app. Yeah, as I said, use the SmartWOD timer or the SmartWOD generator for your workouts. And I wish you a wonderful day, evening, night, weekend, whatever it is. And see you soon. Bye. Greetings from Hamburg, Moritz, Fiebig.